everyone, it's Cassandra Donnelly from Creative Passages, and I'm in my studio. It's way late at night. It's like going on 12 a.m. I told myself I wasn't gonna try to make any art, but you know, I haven't been able to get in my studio for like over a week, I think. And so I'm dying to make some art. The other day when I came, when I was going to work, I came across this in the parking lot. I was like, that would make some really wonderful marks. So I'm gonna make some marks. Not only that, but then I also came across this. I was like, this will make some wonderful marks, and this is a wire brush. This will make some wonderful marks. So and then I also have some new paper I haven't even tried yet. This is Sumi calligraphy art paper. It's Suji Gami Washi by Aito. I'm not sure I'm saying that right, but it's also origami paper. It's I'm really looking forward to using that. But this was the paper. It came like this was wrapped on the outside of that paper, that Sumi paper. It's really soft. It looks like tissue paper, but I wanted to try that. Just this little scrap first. I've got some Sumi ink, and I'm going to put some in here, and I just want to do some basic mark making. It shouldn't take too long. I was like, this isn't going to take a long time. Okay, so what I want, let's try this first. This could get a little messy. I'm not opposed to messes. All right. Go here. It is not overflow. Oh, and I have this water bottle too. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So I can use this for future projects. Up in here. This is cool. This makes good marks. I'm thinking that if when I put this like on a project, the white part is just gonna melt into. Bet it left a mess on mine. It's probably soaked all the way through. Sure did. Okay, I have an idea for that. Okay, so I'm gonna let this one rest. I've got a new paper drying rack too, but I unfortunately don't have it out and ready. Look at that. That's really cool looking. Okay. So I'm going, I just want to use regular paper. This is regular drawing paper. It's my hammer mill drawing paper, so I'm going to absorb all the extra. I'm going to make some marks with this, on this paper. This is fun. This would be cool in some abstracts. I really like it. And here's this little random dragonfly. I got some new things to cut with, and I wanted to try it out. Die cuts, that's the word I'm looking for. I got some new die cuts. This is a little dragonfly, the cutest ever. I could just see him like flying away in this mess here. Kind of random, but there we go. So I'm gonna set that aside. Now I've tried this. Okay, want to try this. Now this was a Liquitex brush, and it looks like it got a little messed up there, but I'm going to try it, and I think that those messed up wires will actually be interesting. Okay. Now those are some fun marks. that is going to look really cool on an abstract. I'll have to make another video where I do that. Not quite ready for the nice paper yet. Let's do some tissue paper. Let's try this thing. It's a wire, it's a brush cleaner. Bet you this will make something interesting. Oh, I got 2 pieces here. They all make sort of similar marks. Thing just not really flat there. This is tissue paper too, but somehow I'm managing not to rip it. At least thus far. That's kind of cool. I like how there's a little opening there. I like how delicate some of these lines are. That is so cool. Look at that. Oh, you know what I forgot I could do? I'm not going to do it with the tissue paper. I'm going to do it with the heavier paper. I'm going to do one and then spray it. That's really nice. Like that. Okay, so let's get some regular paper. I'm not worried about the extra on there. I'm going to use this brush again, because I really like it. I like how it does it. It's so cool. Let's put little blobs on there. Alright, this one I want to spray, see what happens. By the way, I think this is 20-pound paper. If I wanted to, I don't like it as much sprayed, but it's still cool because I can get the effect that I do like at any moment. What would be cool even is to do like an ink blot. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's definitely an ink blot. Huh. You know what would be cool is to use this and put some gold over top of it. I don't like the ink blot a whole lot, but it is interesting. Okay, so I see bat right off, and then I also see 2 women dancers. There's the head. This is their little pigtail. That's their nose, and that's their lips. And they're dancing. That's their dress. They're leaning forward. So they're mirroring each other. So this one's leaning that way. And then her feet are up. Her arms are up. And she's like kicking and doing this dance. Well, that's neat. I could actually turn it into that. That's really cool. That would be neat to draw that in there. So, okay. Maybe that would be cool. Okay, so let's try another of the heavier paper. This time I don't want to do a blot. And I want to... I don't know why my thing's having such a hard time. Okay, so let's try a combination. Let's try this. Look how kind of fuzzy it looks. I got that one on thick. Maybe I need a few thick blobs in there. Now let's go back to this thing. This doesn't take very long to do. that. That's kind of cool. Those little... I'm not sure I want to spray this one. I kind of like those little squiggles. Okay. See that? And they're so fast too. Okay, so this one I want to spray, but that means maybe I shouldn't make it so cool, because when I spray it's going to change. Now that I got there, I'm going to try to like spread this out some. Oh, this has really delicate lines on it. Ooh. Okay. Let's let it drip just a little bit. That is neat. Let's let it drip on one of these. Not that one. Okay, wow, that's so cool. Look at that. And let's try going this way. And some more. Love this! Can you see that? That is going to be so cool when it dries. Oh, I'm excited. Look at that. Let's spread this one out just a teeny bit. Right there, just a teeny bit. Okay, this has got to dry. It's going all over the place. It's gonna be so... Oh, I love that. Okay, so I've got two of them over here, but I'm not too worried. 2 tissue paper ones. Oh yeah, there was a Mamagami one I wanted to try. A magazine Mamagami. One is gonna soak into the other one. It's kind of fun to do it when it's already wet too. It's a different effect. These look like little rain splatters. Alright, let's see what happens. I don't want to get it too wet. Tissue paper's holding up pretty good. Let's use this. It's kind of light. Okay, I don't want to mess it up too. See what we got underneath. That's kind of boring. We're gonna have to fix that. Okay, let's find a spot for this little guy. All right. But maybe we can purposely go with like a speckled look. And then maybe we can spray it and do some fun stuff with it. Okay, let's try spraying it. And let's try dragging this. So you can get these delicate little lines like that. This is going to really be cool on an abstract painting. Ah, there goes a rip. Ah, 2 rips. It's okay. Most likely this is going to be a collage. 3 rips. That's another one over there. That's alright. I knew when I got it wet it might rip. It's alright. I still love it, actually. let's put it, I don't know if you can see that there. I'll have to dry all these and show you later. Okay. That was all the tissue paper. So I've got a couple more sheets of regular drawing paper, my Rummaged magazine, and then 3 of these nice papers. Okay. I think I really like the zipping of it. And I really like delicate lines like this. I should try to make one with just the delicate lines. Let's spray it though. I like how it spreads like that. It doesn't, it just kind of disperses and makes an interesting pattern. And I love also the gradation of the grays, like the black to gray, and it gets lighter as it goes out. That's really cool in my opinion. Let's put a little bit more here. This one's real moody looking. Okay, let's now run this on here. And this is just fascinating. I mean, just to like develop this too, like adding some gold or just more marks to, they're kind of interesting by themselves. I'll definitely have to scan these. I don't know if you can see that, but just these little marks here are so cool. I don't know if you can see that. This is a lot of fun. Okay, so we've got one more of this kind of paper. I've been using this a lot. Let's see. I want to try asymmetric lighting. Of course, you know, it's not going to produce just one line. And just getting a little bit of like ink on it and doing like a dry brush is kind of cool too. So many different things you can do with this. Okay, I'm gonna spray this one. Now, let's take this. I wonder if you, yeah, if like you can see the gray but still see some of the other marks. I bet alcohol drips would be really cool in this. Let's see if I have any alcohol. That's water. This is probably water. You know what'd be cool though is some distress spray. Well, this is antique bronze. We're gonna try it. Bet you this is gonna be really cool. And this is tarnished brass. Let's see what this one does. Okay, that's the one that comes out kind of funny. I feel like I gotta lighten that up some. I need to get to drip some. This would be pretty origami. This is really pretty. I feel like this though, that needs to be spread out a little bit more. So let's use this to spread it out. Ooh, what? It's my alcohol. Alright, so I've got my alcohol. I've got this. It's quite a mess underneath it. I'm going to spray a little bit of alcohol. I got my paper rack too. It's really a clothing rack, but I'm going to use it for papers. I'm not really seeing it do anything. It's a 91% alcohol, but I think this is going to be really pretty. So I'm going to put it on the rack. I love how the rack can fit on my table. Okay, so we've got a big mess here. I'm debating if I want to just, well, let's use this little piece of tissue paper right here to soak it up. And I'll use this little paper towel. Okay, so it's got, I think, underneath here. I need to get a new mat. There's a hole there. Okay, now we've got these papers right here, and I want to see what's underneath that. I do like the light spots right there. I could see this being a good way to kind of de-stress. Because it feels so expressive, you know? Okay, let's... Let's spray it. Now this should be stronger paper, but it's different. So look, it's spreading differently. This was a Sumi paper. It's like rice paper. That's neat. It's spreading out differently. It's kind of cool. Huh. I kind of wonder if I can drag the color with this brush. I don't, it doesn't, That's different. I kind of feel like I want to spray it with the distress. Let's do that. For this one, I kind of like how it's streaking. Let's see here. And let's put a little bit of this in here. Let's actually spray this one with alcohol. I have a feeling this is going to be so pretty. You know what? I bet this would be different than the other one if I folded it. This would be so cool. It does rip though, I gotta be careful. I'm not gonna try to origami it. That way it's wet. Oh yeah, it rips easily. Okay. That's pretty. Let's let it dry. I think that's kind of cool. Okay. And let's get this one. I really like the look of gold. Gold and tarnished brass. Ideally want to get in that big black spot. Let's put some of this. Alcohol is going to dry a little bit faster than the water. I want a few splatters. Let's see if I can get a splatter effect. This. Alright. Spray this with some more alcohol. I kind of want to get some variation, like some like light grays to darker grays. It's kind of cool though, because if I get it too wet, it's going to rip on me. Yeah. It's cool. It's kind of neat looking. Let's let that dry. I'm gonna push my luck. I've got one more to do. It's already got some spots on it, and this is all wet, so I'm just think I'm gonna go for it. The spots are kind of cool, actually. I like it. And see, I like how it did that. I wonder if I should try a different mark. Oh, let's get, you know what? Let's use the lid. Let's do some circles. interesting that each circle's a little bit different. You know, some are like filled in, some are wider on one side than the other. Some of them look like half moons. Alright, I got the circles. I kind of, let's see, should I do more splatters? I kind of want to get some of those delicate lines in there. I want to get more of those blurs in there too. I kind of like those grays. Kind of nice. Alright, so now I'm going to add some tarnished brass. Actually, I like this antique bronze. Any other cool colors? You know what? Let's try this picket fence. I think that might be a good contrast. That's cool. Okay. And let's spray it with water. I'm obliterating my circles, but still kind of cool looking. Alright. Anxious to see what these look like dried. Alright, here are the final results of my papers with the Sumi ink. So I'm going to show you close up what it looks like because there's so many fine details that the brushes and the pine needle was able to make. And I think it's really cool. And some of the marks are just so delicate and just so fine. So that's why I wanted to zoom in so you could see them. And here are some of the scans of the artwork as well. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for taking the time to watch it. And I hope you'll try this technique with some Sumi ink, or really you could just do it with paint as well. But Sumi ink is a lot of fun, or any type of ink, because you can make some interesting marks and you can artwork as a collage element. I mean, those marks are really cool, and I can't wait to try this out in some of my art pieces. So look out, that's going to be coming up in the near future. I can't wait to try it. So I'm feeling inspired. Too bad I don't have time tonight to do it. So you be blessed, and let me know your thoughts. I would love feedback. And if you really enjoy this video, be sure to like it, and you might even consider subscribing. I've got lots of great things planned, and I've got a lot of videos already out that you might enjoy. Bye!